I'm going to close out this overlay in the Drupal 7 side and take us to the home page on both sides. Let's take a look next at how we manage content types. So in Drupal 8, I'm going to go to Structure and then Content Types. Chances are that you'll click on comment types once or twice accidentally, but that just shows you have some good Drupal 7 chops. And then in Drupal 8, I'm going to go to Structure and then Content Types. Here, the drop-down button convention is proving really useful. As you can see, we have 4 different operations for each content type, which makes it a little unwieldy, and for new administrators, unwelcoming. So let's go through extending our article content type to include one additional field for location. In Drupal 7, we would click Manage Fields, and in Drupal 8, we would do the same. Now in Drupal 8, the Manage Fields page has been split out into 2 different interfaces. The idea is that in Drupal 7, what we did was set the details of the field itself, and this had to do with the field type, as well as the widget that we would use, or the input that we would use when creating and editing content of this type. In Drupal 8, this has been split out into 2 different parts. In the Manage Field section, we manage the field itself, and then in the Manage Form display, we deal with how that's going to display as an input. For one, this separation makes a lot of sense, but secondly, it also lets us have different form displays. So if we want the input form to look differently for different users or in different contexts, we can do that with multiple form displays. Drupal 8 out of the box doesn't support us being able to do that exactly, but it supplies us with most of the interface to get to that point, so contributed modules can take over from there. I'll come back to that in a little bit. Another advantage to the approach of separating out the field settings from the form display settings is that we no longer have fields that we can't actually modify in any way on the Manage Field section. In Drupal 7, title shows up here, but we can't really do anything about title like we can with the other fields. If we go over to Manage Form Display, however, there's a title field here, and we can adjust the display settings for the input that captures the title. I'm going to go back to Manage Fields.